Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts,
Yessi,
Jessica,
Karina.
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
What's up, y'all? Let's get ready for this.
because it's Latina Wednesday.
Yes, I was literally about to be like, let's get ready to rumble.
Las chichis.
Right? Hasta me temblaron. I'm just saying, y'all. But I don't know. I'm a little hyper, I guess, because I had a rough day at work, so I'm a little hyper, y'all.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the sun is getting to us. Because
Yeah.
it's hella hot.
Florida heat, dude.
No, for me, it was the fact that, like, today, it was a little chaotic. You know how, like, I guess it's because it's summer. People are, like, you know, that more people are outside. The kids are out of school. So I feel
People,
like,
moms are moody, kids are moody.
definitely. And I feel like a lot of
heat.
people are more out during the day now.
Sí, ¿verdad?
So it like se junta, like anywhere, if you go anywhere like out to eat, se junta because you know everyone's out right now.
Yeah.
But it's been a good week, guys. How about you guys?
Fíjate
Yeah.
que...
Go to work.
Yeah, it's work, but no, I mean, it was long for me, but I feel like I was more zen.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I
week.
saw your TikTok.
Oh, I thought that was so cool what you did. I was like, yes, taking a couple minutes for yourself because I feel like I never do that. Just take a couple minutes and just.
Yeah. And I feel like I've even lost touch with reality. Sometimes I don't even know that's fucking weekend. Yeah, like sometimes I'll be working like on a Saturday, like an all day Saturday, and I'm like, and then I tell my coworkers like, oh yeah, like or I have to write dates on things and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What's today?
it's Monday, right? And they're like, it's just Saturday. I'm like, oh my god, like,
Dang, you
but
like
it's because I work every day,
Do
and
you have
my
windows
days off
in your
during
job?
the.
No, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
She's
there's
completely
no
off.
windows there.
Oh my
She's off the grid, dude.
gosh, that is crazy.
Hey, but don't you feel like a little bit like como más como despejada because you're not on social media as much?
Yeah,
Right?
Sometimes, yeah, porque tampoco no hay signal.
Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes de tanto que miramos TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, como que te vuelves un poquito como, ay, no sé, como que te tensas de tanto ver tanta cosa y kind of te desespera al mismo tiempo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so, and you know what? That's my next goal, to be off social media for a whole day.
Honestly, I don't think it would be a bad idea to try. Like, at least, I think I could do 3 weeks cleanse of social media.
Really? You can do
Yes.
3?
I mean, she's done it before because se va para Mexico.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No tengo service. Well, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I went in December, I had service, so I was posting. Boy, I was posting back to back.
But you're not as pegada porque social media is a little slower over there.
Slower, and then I have to be pegada to a wall to get the Wi-Fi. I'm like, hurry up! I'm like, post it already. But other than that, I would say I've done it a lot, and especially because I lose my phones all the time. Se me los quiebran, bro. I'm like, so I think I could do it.
Yeah.
O luego no lo carga.
Yeah, pues sí, siempre lo tengo muerto.
Actually, I do believe it because we be texting and Joanna is
I'm
nowhere.
nowhere. And you can look at, bro, I would literally show you my messages. I feel so bad for my friends. Like, honestly, I don't even think I should have friends. Like, literally, like, look, and, like, they'll double, triple text me, and I literally, like,
Pero qué?
I don't
Like, is it
know.
because
It's just like
you just
I
don't want to grab your phone, or you see
I
them
just
coming in, or what is
don't.
it?
No, it's literally the fact that I won't even touch my messages. I'll focus only on Instagram, TikTok. That's it. I literally will not even look at Snapchat.
Why?
I don't know what it is.
You're weird.
I know. I literally won't even like look at my voicemails, girl. Girl, it's like a year later. I'm like, oh, what voicemail is this? What you were saying about me? I'm just kidding. But no, yeah,
You know,
I think that is weird. That is weird.
I have OCD.
Okay,
So
what
a mí no me gusta OCD. No me gusta los number, like the notifications. It bothers me.
You would
Oh,
die
yeah, me
on my
too.
phone, girl. You would die. My emos are like at 1,000.
Ooh, like my little
ese,
sister
the
también.
one up here is already bothering me, but you have to wait because that's a fucking update.
But
But yeah, it bothers me.
yeah, I do too. Like,
So I have to check it no matter what.
My little sister, she had messages all the time when she's when I'm writing with her. she has 400, and I'm like, damn, girl, 400 and something texting. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. I'm almost. Just kidding.
No, and I'm like, what? Like, what is it from? Is it ads? Like, you know, cuando te mandan promotion,
like spam.
and and then she's like, no, it's from people that I forget to reply back.
Sorry, y'all. You know, I gotta
There's
throw
always
a cough.
Yeah, we get it. I'm used to it. But yeah, and I'm like, I can't see.
I don't know that many people that can text me 400 messages.
Yeah,
I think the only one that's crazy like that is my emails. I have like 1,000 something. Yeah, that's bad.
Yes, I'm like almost to 2,000.
I took my notifications off my email because I can't. I turn it off. I
What
cannot
if you
be
get
like
an important email?
no. For what? Who gonna email?
I get emails like
because you're an important person. But
no. Like when whatever, like I signed up like for bills or whatever. I always choose notify me through email.
Yeah, me too. But no.
Yes, so I always have to check my emails because I hate phone calls.
Oh yeah.
Like I dread it. Like I don't want to be answering you if I don't really have to. Like I prefer like email or text.
Change. You know how the clinics they freaking call you to remind you.
Yeah, I don't even
the
answer
lady
them.
was like, now we have text. I'm like, yep, sign me up. Text. So I know I get it through text.
Yeah, you just go in and
But
confirm.
yeah, no, I clean it maybe once. So what I do is I just check it maybe once a week.
That's not bad.
But it's mostly spam.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you made me look through my emails because I was like, dang, what if I did get an important email and I didn't even know? Girl, no, I mostly just get my dentist stuff in my emails, so it's pretty all right.
But yeah, I do clean it once a week. Pero si los notifications para yo estar chequeando cada rato, I was like, I need you to just turn it off.
Honestly, I was really back into my emails when Dad.
Oh yeah,
girl, I was on that like two, because
I was even hitting refresh at that point.
At that point, because that's the only like, girl, that was my lifeline at that point. Yeah, but now not answering emails is like a relief because then I don't be like panicking like, oh my god, I need to like.
But nobody writes me.
Yeah,
nobody
me either.
Puros pinches viles.
y los text messages que uno luego le manda.
Yo los contesto.
You're right.
Yo soy la única que contesta.
Sí, del grupo es me and Jessica.
Even if you're work, she'll be like, okay. I'm like, well, you have that
hey,
luxury.
Siri, say okay.
Really?
Yeah, like, at least that's a responsible woman.
Yeah, I know.
At least
Joanna and Karina. Oh, FYI, Karina is out.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my sister's out. She
Your
gone.
sister.
She gone.
Nah, she'll be
for
back.
this episode.
Just for this episode. Hopefully, we're all here. Like it's been a while since we all had.
Yeah. So in honor of our 1 year.
Woo woo.
If y'all didn't know, y'all know.
But right now.
Literally, we just made a year.
It's been a pleasure, guys, to do a podcast with you guys. Yeah, I know. I was like, I need to send this message, but girl, I've been at work and that was too much for Siri.
Yeah,
to write.
Pinche Siri va a estar ahí.
Like, what? Say it one more time.
Y luego yo hablo mucho con Tingy. She wasn't gonna get me.
Thingamajigly. Yeah.
No.
So
It's
yeah,
been a
but yeah,
pleasure
it has been a
doing
pleasure to do the podcast with you guys.
Me too, guys. I love you guys.
And
so
I have
much.
learned a lot from you guys, and I laughed and I cried on this episode, on this podcast.
Let me tell you.
I think I've cried more than I've laughed, girl.
It was therapy.
Yes.
It has been.
One thing. Well, I forgot. Did I finish? So for this podcast, for this episode,
You didn't finish.
we're just gonna reminisce and just talk about what were our favorite
Our
episodes,
favorite moments, and
how
our
much
growth.
we've changed.
Yes.
Yeah, as well.
Yep.
As well as our style in our podcast as well. I feel like, I mean, it hasn't changed too much, but I feel like a little bit. We're starting to get the hang of it, guys. We're trying for you guys, and definitely putting out new content has been a struggle, but we're getting there, girls. We're getting there.
Yeah. So I just want to talk about the first day that we actually did the setup and actually recorded.
You think you can remember?
Yeah, I definitely remember,
Yes,
girl. I had diarrhea that
Oh
day.
my god! No way!
fucking
No, yeah, I
remember.
remember the anxiety we had. I think it
was
was off the
crazy.
roof. I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever felt so like.
No, wait. Espérate. Una cosa. We were setting up And we couldn't even set up because we didn't know we needed
an SD card.
Needed equipment, missing equipment. We were
didn't
freaking
even
out.
know.
And then we were in Lupita's little room, so we were all squished, sweaty. We were just not having
I'm pretty
it.
sure if you go back into our Instagram reels, you'll see a video of us in a
picture.
crammed up room, literally
Yeah.
sitting on a bed and literally like starting from scratch, like
Yeah.
nothing. And
Not knowing what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah, no, hombre, yo tenía un pinche como una ansiedad off the roof because I took it upon myself to edit, right? And I was like, if I fuck this shit up, oh my
Yeah,
God,
I remember.
Dios mío.
En ese momento, we were trying to learn how to edit.
Everything.
We literally grabamos. Literally, we took forever porque like we set up.
Y luego ni sabíamos how the mics work, dude.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have taken the time and listened to our first episode, but it was
my
bad.
God. Dude, you can hear it almost like screeching, like like I don't know if
Jessica
we were
apenas
rubbing on this.
escuchaba.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Girl, you sound like you weren't even
And
there.
I was
you
funny.
Like you were in the backstage. Like
I was funny. Y'all should have heard me. Pero sí, so you como que like I'm like
In
I
the
don't even
back.
have a mic.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking
Yeah.
off your mic.
yeah. Like almost like if you're in the background, like talking to us.
Ándale,
así
como que I'm a
estaba.
production over there.
No, literally,
She
it
was
sounds
holding
like,
the light for us.
No, literally, guys, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was seriously como le dicen, una odisea. It was so much, dude.
I think what made me the most nervous for me personally was talking.
Yeah,
Just hearing
really?
myself,
Oh.
like, and
Yeah.
like wanting to like find the words to what I wanted to say. I feel like a lot of the first episode was a bunch of rambling of nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
even know.
It's really
like,
easy
yeah.
to ramble.
Y con
Ramble.
eso que nosotros nos viamos like real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that's another thing too. And I'm like, okay. And then you like start using what is it called? Like cover words. You start being like, yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. Like you're like, what, girl? You know, yes.
We repeated words over and over. Definitely.
Oh,
like remember like
So many likes I cut off. It
And
was
then a lot of,
insane.
yeah.
Eso también.
girl,
No,
it was
wait.
a work in progress.
Yo me acuerdo que when we were talking, I was like literally sweating and I felt so hot because I was like, first of all, I didn't know how this the pod track was. So we in our heads we were like, we have to record full. Y creo que we didn't even ended up using the pod track because we grabamos directly into the
yeah, because we didn't know how to
into the
use
Anchor.
it.
Yeah. So it was just
It was a
chaotic.
lot.
And like I compare us on the first day to this day, and
It's a big difference.
it is. We sound more relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
We are more relaxed. Like we
The conversation flows.
yeah.
We stay on topic more often.
Sometimes.
We have a hard time there, but
But we're women, así pasa.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I'm like, but that's what makes it like
Funny.
funny and authentic. It's
Yeah.
just us. It's just us, and you don't get a scuddy. Si no, pues, I'm sorry for you.
You missing out.
You are, because we're hella funny.
Tell me what episode was your favorite? Luana?
Okay, so honestly, that's what I was looking at, guys. I was looking at what like
We have a lot of
Oh,
everything.
girl, we're already. When I saw season 2, I was like, "What?" Like, literally, this is what episode 27, huh? This is when we're
This
filming.
one is 27.
Like
From
oh
episode
my
2.
gosh.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Which is like, oh my god, like that means plus season 1 is like 40 something.
Yeah, I think something like that.
So it's like wow.
bunch.
And but for me personally, I was looking at it. Here, let me see. I want to give you guys the exact name just in case you guys want to go back and listen to it, because I think this was the funny one. Not the funniest one. I want to say I think I shared a lot, and I feel like I liked it a lot.
You were more like
I was
in
more
tune.
yes, and it was therapeutic for me personally.
Okay. Are you gonna take a long time?
No.
Okay.
Is it love? Do you guys remember that? Like, is it
Is it
love?
love?
Yes, it's like us. We were talking about like our love languages and like what we look. Yes. I really liked it just
Yeah.
because in that point in my life I was going through it with my partner, and I don't know, it just made me look at things differently. I was just like, dang, like
You're like, damn.
it
And
just
what
made me
episode was
realize
that?
things. I'm just like, so that was episode 15, season 2. So that was not too far back. What about you guys? You guys are next. What's up?
Fíjate que for me, It's like como que estoy in between two.
To be honest, I don't know, también me gustaron un chingo. Es que te puedo decir que me gustó. It's the Jessie episode.
I was gonna say that,
What?
but I really did.
You guys are
I
biased
enjoyed
as hell.
I wanted to say that, pero Joanna was here and I'm
like, what? It's because y'all like each other's vibe, like,
Yeah.
And it was
No.
more. I feel like
fine.
that's another
I'll
thing.
pick another one.
Y'all laughed the entire episode. Like there was not a dull moment between you guys.
And porque mira, I was gonna say the Jesse's episode at first, and then I'm like, no, what other one? And I was gonna take dedicated to the madres.
Oh, yeah, that one was
and,
good.
Let me FYI, that was also me and Jessica.
It was,
No, but like if we go all the way back, I think that childhood memories, that one was really fun to record.
was.
Definitely. I think that's one of our best ones. Like one of our best, what is it called? What do people call it? When it's like one of our best,
Okay. Como
like your craft. What would you call your craft? Like our best work. There you go. Like that's one of our best work, but I feel like since we were so new, like our content was so good, but like we didn't know how to present it.
Yeah.
And I feel like
we said we were that one. And let me just tell you though, in our episode rankings, obviously intro is number one because obviously it's the first one, which
Yeah.
I really hope I always want to like do something with it, but there's nothing we can do. It's out there. So
we
that
even
was
thought
just
about
us.
deleting it, but
Yeah,
we can't.
we
We have
can't.
to, we got to still authentic.
Yeah, so like the first three that are on our episode ranking, and it's actually, well, one is intro, second is childhood memories and travesuras, which is the one that I just mentioned that I really liked, and the third one is Pele en el Ojo.
Yeah, which is that
one
one is
made
like
me
a
cry.
documentary,
Yeah.
girl. That one will really have you by your seat. I think that's what
And it was pretty long, but it was like very interesting.
Yes, and it stayed interesting the whole time, girl. That's one. I think that's one that I like. There was no pause for me. Like I listened to it the whole.
entrada.
Yeah, I listened to it the whole way through. Like there was no pause, girl. I was like, girl, what happened, girl? Because I went, when it happened, I was so little, so I was like,
Yeah.
girl, what?
You're trying to connect dots, yeah. And then the fourth one was La Familia
Peluche.
Peluche.
That
The
one
first
was
one?
funny.
Family drama.
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah.
This was funny. I think
It was funny.
all of our first kind of episodes, I'm telling you, our content was so freaking good because I
Yeah.
mean, like, this is all things that we were like eager to talk about on our
Sí.
podcast. So I think it was so good.
Yeah.
What about you, sister? So you said the
don't know.
Jesse's episode.
Girl, you biased. You can't pick that. Yeah.
Jealous.
Well, one that I really
Yes.
like was Chill With Us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That one.
Ambiente relajante.
Yeah.
So it was just, it wasn't like a very, let's pick this or pick that. It
Yeah.
was just, we were just
Yeah.
chilling, talking.
Yeah. Like what
We
was
didn't feel so
up,
stressed. We were just talking.
And it was one of our first ones too.
That was
like,
actually one that we didn't even plan a thing for.
Yeah,
we were
that's
just
what I'm saying, like,
y'all,
it felt just
let's get together and
nice.
talk on the mic. I said,
Yeah.
bet.
Pero,
That's
you
easy.
see, I'm
Yes.
very, and this is me being biased. My favorite también eran haunted locations and experiences. That was my, Halloween.
Yeah.
That was my
That's
shit.
your shit, girl.
So I can do that, or our tour. Like, I don't know. To me, our tour was the best thing ever because I don't
It was just
experience
a little
no experience.
shaky. Yeah, but it was like for our audience, I feel like because we're seeing it. So
Yeah.
when we're describing it, I just feel like it doesn't give the same energy.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
other than that,
it would have
it's
been
pretty
better
good.
if we had the YouTube at that time.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been way better.
Way
but we
better.
live and learn. We're still learning,
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
we're still trying to get out there, y'all. Like we're still trying to find new ways to, like get creative and find what would you say? Like almost like an outlet to get our creation out. And
Yeah.
it's hard though, y'all.
It
The
is.
equipment is expensive, y'all.
yes, dude, it is.
Yeah, but we're gonna work hard para tener, para que no nomás así you guys can hear us, but then you guys can see us as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and
'Cause
that's something we should talk about. Our plans. What do you guys think are our plans? Like for newer.
Yeah, that
Episode.
grow. Not only have it like así work, because you can listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Which one?
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. So it's like you can already hear us on a multiple platforms.
Yeah.
But I think it's important for people to see us
Yeah.
and see what we look like
Connect
and see
more
our
with us.
¿Cómo se llama? Our
Reactions.
expressions, our reactions.
Which we do have a YouTube and TikTok, but I understand that not a lot of people are in those social media platforms or whatever. So it would be great to just deliver one whole thing in one platform y así ya, ¿verdad?
Tenerlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely working on our YouTube channel. I feel like not just like, but it's just so weird. It's just so weird to be on social media. Period.
Yeah, I'm
It is.
scared
I
to
wish
blow
that we
up.
can-
I don't
yeah.
know about you guys, but I'm scared to blow up. Like from one night to another.
Oh no, girl, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm ready. Yes,
Come
I
for
know.
me.
I know. Yes, he's hungry, boy. But not. It's not that. I don't think it's. I think I'm just like worried about what all of it comes with. What
Yeah.
it all comes with. I don't think I'm
But I
actually
think that's
scared.
that's what pushes me more because
You're like,
the
I'm
unknown-
curious.
Yes.
Ahora quiero ver qué. Like, what am I gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Which is
What is
true.
one thing that you think you've grown? Like what has this podcast made you learn, or how did you develop something new from this, or did you overcome something through this podcast? What is one thing like?
Honestly, I'm gonna be so honest with myself. I've learned that I was really immature on this podcast. So immature. I remember, like, I listened to the like I said, guys, I listened to the podcast like episodes behind,
Yeah.
even like the new ones too. But when I listen to myself and the things I say about, like, you know, relationships and like things that are important, I'm like, Joanna, why would you say that? Like, that's not what you, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I was younger. I was like, what, 21? Yeah, I was 21 when we started. I mean, I was just a year younger.
It was only a year ago, girl.
Only a year ago. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just realized, like, you realize that, like, when you hear yourself say certain things, you're just like, dang, girl, like, you need to, like, view things differently. You know, you need to take a different perspective. Like, maybe you're looking at it in a different perspective. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times when I would hear myself, I'm just like, that doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know.
But I think not to cut
obviously,
you
like,
off.
it's growth, but obviously it's
that's what I was gonna say. But that's why the podcast is what it is, because we have your young perspective,
Yes.
and you have us old perspective.
Definitely,
Ahora nosotras
And-
viejitas.
no, pero-
and then Karina's
yeah.
another age range is another perspective.
Yeah, because she's literally right in the middle, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
And then obviously I'm like more on the younger side.
Pero fíjate que I've heard a lot, and they always laugh at. They come como not laugh at you, but laugh with you, because a lot of stuff that you say that it just makes them laugh.
Yeah.
So I think you bring like a little, like a little spice to our mix.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. But I don't know, guys. I feel like that was a lot of the reasons why I would watch what I say now. Like, I'd be like, ooh, girl.
So what about you, sister? What do you think? What have you grown?
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
like, what have you realized? Like, you know, when you realize things. I'm just like,
I realized that I have a fucked up life.
That she has a whole list of things.
Yes, girl.
Siempre dice, have you noticed this? I don't know. Y luego saca su lista.
don't
Yes,
know.
She
girl.
ready for that list.
Yes.
Yeah,
You know,
but yeah, I mean, other than that, I had a fucked up life. I just learned to talk at my own time, because I feel like I heard myself cut you guys off a lot, or like, you know what I mean? So I feel like now I can like stop, listen, and then talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Joanna,
Dang. It's
oh.
Karina. She rolling in. She rolling in the
she
chat.
rolling in. She rolling in. She's rolling.
Fíjense que for me, I think it was, I took it more deep. I don't know. Yo soy como bien,
You're a deep thought woman.
yeah, no, but I think I've learned to hold myself together, like
Yeah.
to understand that I'm not in control of everybody. That I have to be a team player. Just because we are very different. All us
four of
four,
us.
we're very different.
Yeah.
And some of us are very hotheads. And I tend to I don't know, como que so bien, I can come off really bad. like así como bien agresiva, ¿verdad? Pero it's not like sometimes my intention.
I don't think you do though. I
No?
think you come off firm, but
Yeah.
never aggressive. Like,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
But
I feel
never
like,
firm.
yeah, so like I feel like I have to understand like everybody works differently, and as long as we do what we're supposed to do, then I should be okay with it, because it shouldn't be done the way I want it to, because that too, I'm very picky, and I would think like, no, if it's not done like this, then it's not good.
Yeah.
In my mind, you know,
Yeah.
me being me. But
Definitely.
obviously with you guys, I have to learn how to get along, and not that it's hard. It's
Girl,
not hard, but it can be sometimes, ¿verdad? Porque we're very emotional, very being passionate about things. So, you know, I have to learn to like calm myself down and be like, hey, you know, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, like definitely that, and then watch what I say.
Me, all of us, huh? Right? We're all like, girl, we gotta be like, ooh.
Sí, porque a veces siento como que dije una pendejada, and then it's out there. It's not like we can go and erase it, babe. I was like, damn it, why did I say that? And that shit taunts me. I'm
For a
like,
couple days, huh? And you're
Yes,
like,
babe.
dang. Dude, I be like thinking about it. Like, should I text Yessie and tell her? No, but I'm just like, no, it's there, Joe. It's there for a reason. We said it for a reason. So I think I'm just like,
Es que
leave
nos
it.
sentimos en confianza entre nosotras.
Yeah.
Y se nos olvida que otra
estamos-
gente va a
Girl,
escuchar.
tell me about the Yoni. The Yoni episode, girl.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a little embarrassed, but
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta put yourself out there sometimes.
Okay.
It's
Pues
all
sí.
right.
Talking about the Yoni episode, guys, and then, you know, we know that people listen because obviously we see on our
Yeah.
analytics that
Yeah.
people listen. But
Yeah.
when you actually get a message from a follower, you're like,
listener,
what
yeah.
the fuck? They listen.
yeah, como que si no sabíamos.
I know. So,
Oh, and talking about that, we do have a new country, India.
shout out to India.
Hey.
Okay, so talking
Go.
about that, Yoni, Yessie's the one that is more active on Instagram. Me, I don't have it in my.
I have it, but I just don't act on it.
But Yesenia, you know, she's really active. So one day she texts a chat talking about, oh my God, look what happened. Somebody was listening, and
Yeah.
you know people are listening,
Yeah.
but it's not until somebody writes to you. Well, she was trying to share with us a goodie for our Yoni, and I was like, oh my God, like a
Yeah,
recommendation,
a
because we did
recommendation.
ask for recommendations.
Yeah.
And you know, anything people wanted to share with us. So, oh my God. So when she's, I'm like, screenshot, like I want to see. And definitely it's a good ass feeling when somebody,
Yeah,
you know.
it was.
It's so motivational, guys.
So-
It's like a reminder, like, just keep going.
So
keep going,
shout
keep going.
out to Carla. I don't know if she didn't want us to shout her, but I'm sorry, Carla. But I'm so in love with the message.
Yes.
The way she was just like, you know, throw the señora care out the window, and you know.
Yeah, like she was just like interacting with us, being genuine. Like, she
Yes,
felt
and then
like part
the
of
way
the
she
group.
was like, you guys had me dying. That part, I was like, damn, my pussy needs therapy too. So that means she was listening to our podcast.
and the fact that she can relate, I'm like, yes, girl.
I know. And I'm just like, those type of messages really get me, and I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
And I get emotional because I feel like some people might think, ay, esas locas, like, who the fuck has a podcast?
Sí.
Bitch, not.
Or andan con sus pendejadas.
Ya bien viejas. Bueno, nosotros. Bueno, yo, que soy más grande, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad? Han de decir, mira esta loca.
Or like, you know, people that don't know about it, or they just think that we're just chasing something
Girl,
that can't
yeah.
come. Like, you know, like we're just wasting our time.
Yeah.
Or
like,
like
dream chasing. Like, you're just like, girl, you think that's actually gonna make you money?
Ándale, stuff
Because
like
I get
that.
that. I get that for my job a lot. Like, yeah.
Really?
Because when I ask for Fridays, or I'm so like persistent, like, hey, you think you switch? Hey, you think you switch? Like every
But they
Friday, it's
won't.
always a thing. So I'm like, they're like, oh, like I told my boss, you know, and she's like, why? Why do you need it? And I'm like, oh, you know, I have a podcast. She's like, oh, okay. You make money? I'm like, no, not yet, but you know, we're getting there. You know, we're on platforms now. She's like, but like, you know, if she really thought about it as my job, she would
Yeah.
give me the day because she knows it's something I do. So I
Yeah.
feel like I get that. I get that
Girl,
feeling like, girl,
I
fuck.
recently had to come clean because
Well,
también igual.
We are getting money though.
I mean, obviously we are getting money, but like, I guess she meant like, am I like getting big pay, like bills, like you know? So I was like, I mean, no, not yet, but girl, I'm gonna get there, like.
Yeah.
No, también at work they're like, why do you take Fridays? Why do you need Fridays?
Oh my
And I was like, oh, it's because I have a podcast with my sisters. And then she was like, a podcast. Oh, it scared me. A podcast. And I was like, yeah. Entonces, that day I had left. And then the next day they were like, you left us. We had such a hard time. So then she was like, you know what? We're going to make you a studio here.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah, la viejita. And I was like, oh, yeah. And, you know, I laugh it off. But, yeah, it's weird to tell people. And I can say I feel like a little embarrassed because I feel like I'm scared how people are going to react, make fun of me. Or, you know, that. But at the end of the day, when these messages come in, I'm like, okay. You know, like, my
I'm doing
dream,
something right.
Yeah, like,
we are,
someone is
you know?
listening and understanding what I'm saying. They're not just there for
because she hasn't been
enjoying.
the only one that's done
yeah
it.
Well, I want to share another one. She's like, I'm obsessed with the podcast. Great job. It keeps me motivated when I'm cleaning. It's definitely a pick me up, feeling like I'm chismeando while I'm cleaning. And I'm like, you know, and they're listening, and somebody's saying that they're motivated, and I'm like, what the fuck, like me, little old me, literally, yeah. So I'm just like, I know, say, like, it's just a good feeling.
Yeah, and about that, like, I think it's for me as well. It's not that I'm embarrassed of having a podcast, but I feel like sometimes cuando son gente ya mayor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they really don't understand it. So I feel like I don't talk about it. Por lo mismo que they're just going to look at me like, mira, estás bien vieja y estás con esas cosas. Like, get out of it or something.
I'm not going to lie. I've tried a couple times explaining. Because obviously I work with older people. Hispanic. Yeah, Hispanic people at work. And, you know, they're older generation. They're like more like, eh. So I've tried explaining it, you know. But it's hard.
Yeah.
No. It's hard. Like, I'm like, it's como una estación de radio, pero no, pero sí. But like, you know, like, and I'm like, hablamos de todo. Like, you know, they're like, pero de pa qué? Like, for what? And I'm like, you know, like, you know, get some ease off your back. Yeah. But, you know, it's hard. So I left it alone, girl. I was like, don't worry about it. It's just my business.
Pero fíjate que, and it's like anybody, porque if for example, TikTok, hay de todas las edades.
Yeah,
for sure. They have big followers. So I feel like, I might feel a little bit awkward explaining to older, but I know that I'm not talking nonsense or talking out my ass, you know, because I know this can get somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said, we've connected with a lot of our listeners, and we're still connecting. Every day we see a new country, a new state, a new city, and that is such a great feeling, you know. Like,
come on, who the fuck listens to us in India?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Finland,
Switzerland.
Bro.
I'm like, girl, what?
I know.
It's like places I've even thought of traveling to, and I'm like, what, girl? Like,
India, dude. Ahorita I wanted to cry because India's my thing. Yeah, but
definitely.
It's the connection, I guess.
Yeah,
that's the best part about
Otra
this.
yo con la definitely.
No, verdad. Like, we left it in the past, girl. Leave it in the dust. Leave it in the dust.
No, pues sí, pero pues bueno, ¿verdad? El que conecta y el que no, pues hopefully in the future.
Yeah,
you know?
Like, eventually va a haber un episodio para ti, and eventually there might be an episode you might like.
Yeah.
We're not for everybody, but maybe
exactly. So I one of the episodes that I really want to do in the future, near future, because we do live in Central Florida. Yo quería chismear about people from our town. Obviously not give out their real names, dude. Because I know some juicy stuff.
Girl, juicy. Last time she left my house, bro, that day we did
Te quedaste con la boca abierta.
Yes. And I literally had nightmares from it.
Oh my God.
Yes,
that means that's a good tea, bitch, when you're still thinking about it when she left.
Girl,
you're like,
for days.
Yes.
Girl, don't get me started, because I think I have good tea.
Yeah.
And like, I'm pretty sure I can drop chisme without like even knowing it's them. Like, girl, I know,
en
for
serio
real.
que sí. Y fíjate que I like it because, you know, like, when people see me, obviously, yo no soy como así como
out there.
social. Yeah. So yo soy bien reservada, no hablo. Te saludo, whatever. But girl, my ears are on point, girl. My ears are on point, and like I said, I can pick up energy real quick. So if I see something that's off, I'll be like, let me pay attention to this. And there's always something juicy, girl. Girl.
Yeah, we definitely do.
I feel like for me,
because now, I feel como Karina dijo el otro día, she's like, guys, now we're influencers. You can influence somebody to, to
start
open
new things, do new things with their life, start.
Do y'all, boo? No, it's fine.
So that would be a good episode.
Yeah, and then another one is like, hopefully doing, I think you were speaking about it earlier. The good thing que se te ocurrió.
¿Qué?
The Reiki session as a group.
Oh, sí, a mí se me ocurrió. Desde que tú lo hiciste, pero
vamos
ya
a
ves
salir
que
llorando ahí.
We're all gonna be like, purging and shit. Hey, but I think it's gonna be therapeutic.
Feel like, the way she spoke about it, I'm like,
yeah,
we need
honestly,
that
you
for
even
our
gave
podcast.
me chills, girl.
Yeah.
I feel like our podcast needs a good cleanse, a good, like, I don't know how to explain it.
A revival, like.
Because it's our 1 year. So we're gonna, keep you guys updated.
How it goes. Hopefully we get something soon so we can go out.
So if you have any ideas, or you want to hear us talk about a topic, or you want to share a story with us and you want us to share with our audience,
or if you have a chisme for yourself that you don't want to say it, but
like we'll say it for you, girl.
Like,
and you don't even have to include names. Like, girl, we got you. Like, we'll disguise.
We'll release it for you. Don't
girl.
Don't be scared. As a matter of fact, send in your stories right now. Like, if you got a good chisme from your town, anybody don't drop no name dropping, but
you can, though, para que nosotros sepamos.
We'll switch it up. We'll switch up the names for you. Send it to readyornotlatinas@gmail.com. Thank you.
Yes, because, it might get lost on DMs or something.
We were already in the works for the next episode, so y'all better come through with the stories.
For real.
Yes. So, anything else you guys want to say before?
No, most importantly, I just want to say that I think that we're going to do so well this year. I think, 2024. Yeah, like 2024. Like
the next year of our podcast.
The remaining 6 months too. I mean, I think that we can continue to grow and just keep pushing, keep making content for you guys. I want to say that just keep interacting with us, guys. Like, we will literally stop everything we're doing and get back to you guys, just so you guys can keep in contact with us.
And there's always somebody, like, if you want to reach out for anything, like, we will reply, believe me.
Guys, you know what I've been wanting to do? What? I know Jessin's not gonna like this one.
I know.
Yeah, she already knows.
So remember that childhood friend that I've talked about before in the podcast, about the girl
que le jalaron las patas.
No way.
She's like, that's a scary shit.
No, I don't. She wasn't that close of a friend. No, remember the little girl that lived next to us that we used to sit, like, she used to sit on her side of the fence and I used to sit on my side.
And they used to, like, gift each other stuff.
Yeah, I feel like.
What you want to do, girl?
I feel like I want to, like.
No, you do not feel like that.
I told you. I just want to know who she is now. I want to see what came up.
No, you don't. No, the hell you don't.
Just to see what came of her.
Mira, Joanna.
She's like, don't even give her ideas.
I don't know. You know how that was a thing on TikTok, like a while back, where
see if you can find this person.
Help TikTok.
No.
She's
don't
like,
help.
You don't need it.
She don't need no, she don't.
Yes, I want to see what happens.
No,
I swear that's always been, like, on the back of her mind. Like, I wonder what she's doing now.
Yeah, like I didn't even know her last name. Like, all I know.
You never knew her last name?
She didn't even know her name. Oh, do you know her name?
I know her name. Her name is Erin, which is not a very common girl name.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know anything else about her.
Did she have brothers and sisters?
Yes, she had a little sister, pero no me acuerdo de su nombre.
That's good.
Yeah, you have details. You have details of her life
at
that
a certain
you can.
street.
Yeah, so maybe we can discuss it the next episode and just see if we get any. Yes, I'm not promoting this.
No, yes, I'm not gonna help. Don't ask for help because I will not.
He's gonna edit that whole part out.
This will not be out.
No,
but I don't know. I was thinking the other day because I have seen a TikTok like, oh, help me find this person. I was like, oh my god, like is
there a person like, oh, that'd be cool if we're able to look for people for our listeners.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We'd be like private PIs, guys. Like,
Girl, I'm good at that.
Jessie, oh my God. She literally could work for FBI, bro. I'll be like, damn,
she's
girl.
a whole CIA agent.
Yeah, girl, I need something like Jessie.
But I will not help Jessica.
Oh, dang.
refuse.
The best on the team, and she said no. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was funny. But yeah, I knew she was gonna be like, what the
Girl,
fuck?
she's like, for what?
I know, for what? That's exactly
She's
what
like,
came
girl,
to
for
mind.
what? Get the fuck out of here.
And what am I not doing that she might do for me?
Real. So what am I not doing right? What is she gonna give you that I don't?
Don't tell me you're gonna do the pick me line.
Yes.
Like they
I
say,
will do.
pick me, choose me, love me.
Así voy a andar luego.
I mean, but it was little kid stuff, so obviously
Yeah.
it's not the same. But
No.
I think it would be cool just to see what she looks like. What's up with her?
Mira, yo no todo.
It's like, yeah, drop the conversation. No se crean, no se crean. Well, Erin, if you're out there, we hope. Nah, we don't even want.
Ya nos queda de
I'm like, no me vaya a pegar, Jessie.
She don't even want to look up.
For real. Nah, but maybe she's not even. Maybe she's doesn't even have social media.
You never know.
Yeah.
So how can you have connected with her? Oh my God, I
Because-
cannot with you. No.
Yeah, it was
Don't-
like 3
no.
year old. No, how old
No,
were
it's
you?
because, I mean, literally,
You were like
sometimes mi
what?
papá no me dejaba ir y we were just sitting there, like, on the side of the fence, like,
Playing footsies and shit.
just talking. I think that's before I met you. Because I met you, I lived at the same spot when I met you. But the thing is, I only met you and I saw you for a little bit of time.
Where did you meet me? En la trailita?
Ajá.
Oh yeah, I love going to your house.
Yeah.
Going to your
Y
room.
tú vivías en los apartamentos
De
así
atrás.
luego.
Why?
Y like
What
la
was wrong with her
fence.
room?
I liked it.
Oh, really?
Because it looked como, you know what it reminded me? Like campy.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably had
Yeah.
wood shit everywhere, like wood
no,
floors.
yeah,
No,
and
just-
se me imaginaba como ferries, camp, forest.
Because
Like
it was so
camp
foresty.
vibes. Really?
Yeah, but Jessie, when she moved to those apartments, she was only there for a little. Bueno, to my toddler, like little person head, it felt like very little time.
Como un
Because then you
año.
moved. No, yo creo que ni el año, güey.
Yeah. We were there like almost a year, maybe.
Bro, I felt like months. To
You
me.
were like, where'd she go?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
They were like, just one night, they were like, we're leaving. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Really?
I didn't even barely
Oh my
had to
God,
say
that's
bye.
crazy how you
Yeah.
guys remember that.
And then after
I
that, I
want a
didn't see
childhood best
her.
friend.
I didn't see her for the longest time until she moved allí by our house. Right?
By Section Drive.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, me throwing street names.
There's nothing wrong with Section Drive. Section Drive was
Section
the shit.
Drive's a shit.
For real.
Hey, I'm just
Oh.
playing.
All the drama was a drama.
Yeah, all the drama was, it still lives on Section Drive, girl. That is crazy. They kicked out the hobos off Section Drive, bro, from living in the forest.
Really?
Hood Chronicles, y'all. Hood Chronicles. Literally, like, I was sad Polka left. Like, why Polka? Just,
Who the hell is Polka?
Some
She's a
homeless
prostitute.
lady.
She lives in the hood, like, literally.
This
But she's a childhood. She's a childhood. What is it called?
memory.
Memory. Literally.
She's like, instead of
Let's help Joanna find her.
Polka, where you at? They
¿por
literally
qué
call her
Polka?
Because
That's
they
her
call her
name?
Pocahontas.
Oh.
She
Which
was-
I don't know why. Well, cause I guess because she has black hair, but I don't know.
No, she had white hair.
No, she's had which back then she used to have black hair. She used to have
from
black,
your
black
childhood.
hair. From my childhood. But yeah, now she's a blonde. You know, blondes have more fun, I guess. I'm just
No,
like,
isn't it white? Como canoso white?
well, yeah, but I mean, before that it was blonde.
Oh,
She was a blondie.
But yeah, guys, so we went from, I don't know, trying to say have a good night to fucking hobos.
But you know what we were trying to do, y'all? We were trying to close off. It just didn't go off. We just never closed.
Yeah. It never goes as expected.
No.
With us, never.
Never. So don't forget to follow us on all social medias, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Don't forget to rate our podcast.
And
Already
stay
you're not
tuned
Latinas.
for hopefully a giveaway for our 1 year. We'll hopefully be doing a giveaway soon on
No, yeah, like
on Instagram.
No,
well,
TikTok.
the
So
1
follow
year.
us on TikTok if you want to know about the giveaway.
Definitely. And we love you guys.
Bye.
Have a good day. Be, como dice la Ellen, be kind to one another. Shit, loca. Hey, they need to be nice to each
You
other.
went from have a good night to stay positive, be nice.
Dios mío. She's really
I'm
having a
bipolar
breakdown.
today.
She's
Bye,
having a
y'all.
breakdown. Bye.
Bye.